Good morning, Cerebralites. It is she, the Cerebral Diva, and she is back and officially in the building with a brand new video for your listening and viewing pleasures. Happy Thursday, everyone. We are one day shy of Friday. I know it's been a crazy week, lots going on, so we all definitely need to make it to this weekend so we can relax and just take a moment to breathe and decompress because this has been a very heavy week. So today is actually my Friday, so I have a very busy day for myself planned. But before I got my day started, I wanted to come and take a few moments just to hang out with you guys and talk about a story that I thought was, somewhat interesting. To be completely honest, couldn't care either way. But apparently the story is making the rounds on the internet, so I wanted to add my 2 cents into the conversation, right? And this story is about a rumored relationship between Jeffree Star and Kanye West. First of all, ew. Ew. That, yeah, major ew for me personally. Secondly, I just don't believe it. I know Kanye has been unhinged lately, but this is one I just cannot. Yeah, I'm going to give him the benefit. I'm going to call shenanigans on this one. Not the biggest Kanye fan, even though at one point in time I was a huge Kanye West fan. My very first boyfriend, we'll call him, well, I shouldn't say my very first boyfriend, but one of the most significant men in my life. We'll call him Mr. T. He does listen to my channel, so shout out to you, Mr. T. He introduced me to Kanye West many moons ago. And ever since then, I've been a really avid Kanye supporter up until the point that he went on TMZ and said that slavery was a choice. For me, that was the checkout moment. Checked out and have not looked back since, and have lost all respect for him. So no longer a Kanye West fan, but even though I'm not a fan, I can still give him the benefit of the doubt as it relates to this current rumor. So we all know that Kanye and Kim have been on the outs, and that there's all of these rumors swirling around about their relationship and this impending divorce, which doesn't really come as a surprise to me. That relationship to me was one that wasn't really built on anything meaningful from the outside looking in. Now, again, I'm not in their relationship, so I can't necessarily say what the foundation of that relationship was, but to me it was one that was predicated on superficiality. But hey, if you like it, I love it. So they're on the verge of divorce. And what I did find interesting, though, is based on what I've been reading, the catalyst for the divorce is Kanye West deciding to run for president. That was the final straw, according to TMZ, that led him to file for divorce. Now, for me, it would have been the TMZ moment, but, to each their own. But to that, I also call shenanigans, just based on the fact that Kim has a pretty colorful past of her own. And so I don't know if she necessarily has the foundation or the ground to stand on in terms of being judgmental about someone's choices and decision making. So so that's all I have to say about that, because I don't want to shame her about her past, but you know what I'm saying, right? So anyway, there's this rumor going on about Jeffree Star and Kanye West. And if you don't know who Jeffree Star is, consider yourself lucky. But he's some internet's makeup. I don't even like using the word guru, because no, he does makeup on the internet. He has his own cosmetic line. He's an entrepreneur, an androgynous entrepreneur on YouTube. And he's always in some nonsense, it's just like, I don't know, it's just one of those personalities or people that I just don't dig. He's had this very checkered past with these racist comments. Most recently, there was some quote-unquote black basketball player who was married with a child who Jeffree was, paying for, allegedly paying. I don't know. It just all gets convoluted for me, because at the end of the day, I just do not care. But, you can't be on the internet without some of this coming to your attention. And I get, so there was some rumor with him and the basketball player robbing him. And do your research if you care, because I really don't care to explain it. But my point being is that Jeffree Star, his whole existence is just pretty messy. There's always some mess. Pretty much every month, you can set your watch by that there's going to be some sort of Jeffree Star nonsense out there on the internet. It's just, yeah, he's a lot. He's a lot to take. So anyway, Jeffree has a property in Wyoming. Kanye West has a property in Wyoming. And apparently Jeffree was on TikTok. First of all, why are people so excited about TikTok? I do not get it. What makes TikTok any different from Vine? People are acting like it's this new thing, and for me, it's just Vine 2.0. But I digress. Back to the story, because I don't want to talk non sequitur. I'm going to try to stay on task and talk about the subject at hand, which is Kanye and Jeffree and these ridiculous rumors. So the two of them have properties in Wyoming, which is probably something that the rich Hollywood elite do. They go out because Montana is this huge, Wyoming, is this huge, vast land, which is something that you don't get in California. So I'm sure people in California want the opportunity to sort of spread their legs. Maybe not the best image to paint given the circumstances, but I'm sure to stretch their legs. That's what I would, yeah. Is that, no, I think, okay, we'll say stretch their legs, so to speak. So they want the opportunity to get out and just, have a little bit of space, which is something that they might not have as much in California, with all the traffic and everything that's happening, with all of the quarantining that's happening there. So anyhow, the two of them both have properties there, and because they both have properties, someone drew this very faint connection between the two of them both having properties in Wyoming and the two of them having some sort of relationship. Now, Jeffree turned around and added fuel to the fire when he tweeted, "I'm ready for Sunday service." Again, ew. Ew. And I'm not judging anyone based on the appearance, but I'm just saying, if Kanye decided to play in the man pond, in the androgynous pond, there are plenty of other options for him to choose from. And Jeffree Star, just in my opinion, I don't know. Look, and this is, again, this is me, I guess, looking at the situation with my eyes, and not necessarily with Kanye eyes. I don't know that I could see through Kanye eyes, but nonetheless, I just don't see a relationship between the two of them. I definitely can see why Jeffree Star would want to hitch his wagon to this, because he wants the attention. Jeffree Star is a known clout chaser. He is a known attention whore. So this doesn't shock me that he would add fuel to the fire. Now, since then, he's come out on the internet and essentially said that Kanye is not his type, that he likes taller men, what have you. And to that I say, sweetheart, you need to take what you can get. In the words of my mother, beggars cannot be choosers. The most attractive thing about Jeffree Star is probably his finances. I said it. What else is there? I mean, just take a look. And not that he's I don't know, I guess I'm not necessarily looking at the exterior. I'm looking at him holistically, and when I just see who he is as a person, I just see ugly, honestly. And again, I don't know him personally, so I can't necessarily say either way who he is as a person, but where there's fuel, there's fire, and there's been too many rumors about him and his racist past for me to turn a blind eye to a lot of things that he's said and done. And I happen to be a person who wants, in most cases, to give people the benefit of the doubt, but at a certain point, in the words of Maya Angelou, when people show you art, you have to believe them. And so I've seen on multiple occasions, empirical evidence of exactly who he is. So, having said that, I don't believe this rumor. I think it, and really quick before I go, I was watching Wendy Williams talk about this issue on her show yesterday, and she was sitting there just gloating and having a really good time. And the one thing that bothers me about this rumor is, let's say, hypothetically, this rumor was true. For me, I couldn't give a damn either way. At the end of the day, if it makes you happy and it's not hurting anyone, it's really not my business. I definitely wouldn't want to see a sex tape, but if you're happy, I'm happy at the end of the day. So if Jeffree Star and Kanye West were to form some sort of union, and the two of them found, bliss in said union, all right. Look, I'm laissez-faire. It has nothing to do with me. The two of you be happy, be healthy, be wealthy, whatever, and wise. But I just don't see it. But what I did not like is the fact that Wendy Williams, who has a huge LGBTQIAP fan base, to me seems to be like one of the most homophobic. Like, she really propagates weaponization of homophobia. And she's been doing this for years with Whitney Houston, with LL Cool J, just with countless amount of rappers. She's always making these inferences to their sexuality or sexual orientation. And I'm just, in 2021, I just really don't understand who a person chooses to sleep with, why that's still a big deal, why people are so focused on another person's sexuality. Like, at the end of the day, if you're not doing it, why do you care who they're doing? I just do not understand that. But she was really, really attacking him to the point where she was asking Norman to get in contact with Jeffree Star because she wants to help stir the pot. Now, Wendy Williams, Rumor should be her last name. Wendy Williams, like, we all know what she's gone through. And people have called Wendy Williams everything but a woman. Everything but a woman. And you would think someone who has been on the receiving end of that might show a little bit more sensitivity to issues facing the LGBTQIAP community. But she just, I don't know, she thinks it's funny and she thinks it's cute. And I just happen to not think the same. I think that people should be allowed the freedom, the flexibility to love who they love, how they love. It's not my job to judge anyone. My job is to be the best possible person I can be. And I can't do that if I'm sitting in judgment of someone else. So again, I sort of take this, hands-off approach towards other people's relationships. So I don't necessarily care about the gender of the person that you date, but if I'm your friend and we have some sort of relationship, I might care about the character of the person that you date. But listen, that's your partner, not mine. So if you like it, I love it. I just hate seeing Wendy Williams on the continuum keep getting the pass for essentially weaponizing homophobia, and that's what she does. Call it what you want. People think it's funny, people think it's cute, but I just don't think that it's cool, given the amount of harm that we see happening to especially younger people who are LGBTQIAP. It's insensitive in my opinion. Having said that, I'm going to step down off my soapbox and let you guys have some of your day back. Comment below. I'm definitely interested in hearing what you have to say. As always, in closing, people, remember, live better, love harder, and think smarter. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day.